What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Folks, my name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those of you that do not know, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal, and that is to learn, trade, and profit together. Folks, 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free on this YouTube channel where myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets and free lessons that are going to help you become a better and more profitable trader. So if you guys are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the place. Boys and girls, take a minute, smash that like button for me, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this stream on your own social media, guys. Let's make sure we reach out, educate, and empower as many retail traders as we possibly can. All right? Why should you listen to anything I share with you on these lives, though? Like I just said, my goal is to educate you, provide you with lessons that help you become better traders. But why should you listen to what I say? Guys, I didn't figure any of this stuff out on my own. I was taught by other professional traders. My very first job out of college in 2007 was working for a fund in New York City. That's where I learned how to trade, okay? That's where I learned. Then 2008 actually happened. That was the Great Recession, the housing market crisis, stock market crash. But during that time, I actually went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. But before any of that was possible, before they even let me touch $1 of their money, I first had to go through an intensive training curriculum. I had access to some of the top trading tools available, and I was part of a community of like-minded traders. And that is exactly what the True Trading Group platform is based on now here today. Folks, I've got an amazing live stream in store for you today, man. Wow. 239% gain on SPY put options today, closed out in the morning on the gap down. We talked about this for the last couple of days. We were spot on, dead right on that analysis in the overall markets. Congrats to all of you that have been following the channel, that have been following the trade, that capitalized on that move. A ridiculous 239% gain today on those final take profits for those SPY puts. But today now we're talking about, okay, is the crash over? Was that it? Is it just 2 days? Or is today a fake out? Is today a fake out? Are we going lower again next week? We're going to talk about that right here because tomorrow is going to tell the tale. And I'm going to explain to you guys later on this live stream exactly what I need to see tomorrow to make me feel that the markets are going to move higher versus exactly what I think if we have happen tomorrow, what will make the markets go lower. Tomorrow is make or break, in my opinion, for the overall markets. It's going to tell me a lot and dictate really where I think this market's going to go. And it's really going to help me gauge sentiment in the direction of the market for the foreseeable couple of weeks before we get into the Jackson Hole meeting, which is going to be taking place the 26th to the 28th. So tomorrow is going to be crucial. And I'm going to share with you today, what about tomorrow is going to be so special? Why is tomorrow so important? What are we going to look for tomorrow to make me feel markets going up or markets going down? Tomorrow. That's what we're going to be looking at here tomorrow. All right. That's what we're looking at here tomorrow. All right, so we're going to cover all of that here today on this live stream. Before we do that, we're going to get started with a 20-minute Q&A session. I'm going to give time for people to log on. I'm here to answer your questions. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Ask me anything. I'm here to help. Then, like I said, we're getting into the overall markets again. And yes, again, it's all I've been talking about for these last 2 days. And we're going to continue that session here today, talking about the overall markets. For those that missed my live stream last night, okay, tonight we will yet again be a continuation of that. Myself, a lot of TTG family members, we capitalized on, like I said, that 239% swing trade on the options as final take profits were taken off the table today. Exactly what I said was going to happen yesterday on my live stream happened today. If you guys caught that from yesterday's live stream, you guys know exactly what we said on the live stream was going to happen today. It did happen today. We were dead on, spot on. Beautiful analysis, guys. Okay. That was the perfect trade for anyone who works a full-time job or has a busy schedule because it was a swing trade that lasted 3 days. It did not require constant attention. You didn't have to be sitting in front of your computer screen all day long like this, waiting every single tick up and down. It took 3 days for us to make 239%. So if you guys have a full-time job or a busy schedule, this was the perfect home run trade for you. I'll recap that trade for you as well as go over what I'm looking for in the markets tomorrow. So last but not least, towards the end of the live stream, once we're done talking about the overall markets and what I think is going to happen, I'm going to show anyone that's interested. I'm going to show you guys the entire TTG platform. I'll show you exactly what you guys get access to as a member of True Trading Group. So right now, listen up, listen good. We're about to start that Q&A. You have myself, a trader of 17 years of experience, literally telling you, ask me anything. So go ahead, guys, right now, begin typing your questions in chat. Right now, let's go ahead and begin that Q&A. Remember, there's no such thing as a stupid question. Do not be shy. Don't be embarrassed. There's no such thing as a stupid question. The only thing that's stupid is not asking your question. So guys, go ahead, start typing your questions in chat right now. I am following a lot of the TT trade alerts with a $40,000 account, is willing to lose up to $1,000 per trade reasonable, looking for big gains, building a balance quick, but fear blowing my account up. Okay, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. All right. Risking $1,000 per trade is okay with a $40,000 account. You're a little towards the aggressive side of that. You're a little like usually what you'll see people say is like anywhere from 1% to 3%, anywhere from 1% to 3% of your account value for risk. So if you put it at 2% of 40,000 is 800. So you're just over 2% of your account balance. Okay, you're just over 2% of your account balance on your risk per trade. So you're right in line. You're a little bit more towards the aggressive side, but you're still not, I would say, anything that would be excessive. 3% would be 1,200. So you're right dead smack on that 2.5%. But listen, fear of blowing up your account. There's no reason. You have no reason to blow up your account, not with the simulator that we have and building up your account balance and the risk management practices that we teach. The simulator that we have is free with your membership. You can create an account on the simulator with 40K and see what you can do without risking your hard-earned money. Although I'm pretty sure that you are already a TTG member and you're already trading with your 40K account. But for those of you that are not, or maybe just getting started, you guys can use the simulator. Okay, you guys can use the simulator instead of just jumping right in, head first, trying to trade with real money. I always suggest to people when they're first starting out and if they're new to start on the simulator. Like there's no reason for you to go and start risking your hard-earned money right in the very beginning before you know anything. Take your time, go through the courses, learn everything, use the simulator. It's there for you. It's totally free. Okay, there's no additional fee or cost or expense or anything like that to use the simulator. It's the same simulator that's used by California State University, Fullerton, University of Wisconsin, Whitewater, Berkeley, Illinois Tech. Same simulator that they use for their teaching programs. It's a fantastic simulator. You can trade stocks and options with real-time data, but with fake money. So guys, use that simulator. It is a wonderful tool that you have access to with your entire membership. How long should a newbie paper trade before using real money? As long as it takes, Tom, as long as it takes for you to prove to yourself you can make money on the simulator. There's, I don't care if you're on the simulator for 1 month or 1 year. If you're losing money the entire time, you should not go and switch over to real money, right? You shouldn't switch over and go over to real money. What I tell people is to trade until you get to a point where you have at least a win rate of about 50%. Get your win rate to at least about 50% before you start trading with real money. Now, I know members that were on a simulator for like 1 or 2 weeks. I know members that were on a simulator for a year. It's all up to you. It's all up to your comfort level. I can't dictate for you when is the right time for you to come off the simulator. It all kind of has to get a feel for how confident you are in the education that you're understanding. Are you confident implementing the strategies and the styles that we've taught you? Or are you still unsure about a couple of things? But you really want to be able to prove to yourself you can make money in the simulator, get up to at least a 50% win rate before you switch over to real money. This is part of the reason why we don't have a monthly membership, right? Like a membership to True Trading Group is a full year. This is part of the reason why we don't have a monthly membership because, 1 month to learn everything that we teach you and to go through all the courses and to use the simulator, attend private study groups, go through the video library. Like it's just not enough time. 1 month is not enough time for you to go through and to do all of those things and to really see and figure out if this, you can do this. And if you're going to be able to become a consistently profitable trader. It's just simply not enough time, right? It's just not enough time. So that's why we don't have 1 month memberships. 1 month to learn all this, it's just not enough time. How do you balance trading and life? Asking for a friend who might be obsessed. So it's really tough. It's really tough because for me, you know, I run True Trading Group with Adam and the team. So for me, it's not just trading. You know, for me, it's not just trading. I'm not just trading. I've got, you know, we're also running a business here at the same time and making sure that we're continuously building out this platform. I do one-on-one mentor sessions every single day with members. We do private study groups. We do workshops. And there's so much that goes into it. So, I mean, you know, you trade to become the ultimate entrepreneur. Okay. You trade to become the ultimate entrepreneur. Part of that is having a level of freedom that you don't get during a 9 to 5. Okay. So, you know, how do you balance trading and life? You know, I think that in order for you to become great at anything in life, you have to have a bit of obsession. You have to have a bit of obsession, you know. That's what makes people great. Trading is not a get rich quick scheme. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. And that's where a lot of people fail. Okay. A lot of people will sign up to any type of service, or they just open up a Robinhood account and they just start buying any single ridiculous thing that they read on Reddit, and they have no idea whatsoever what they're doing. And they just think they're going to start making boatloads of money. It's the most ridiculous thought process I've ever seen in my life. The fact that people are out there and they think that they're going to open up a trading account and they're just going to start making money is actually insulting to people, to people that do this for a living, because you have to understand something. This is other people's professional arena. This is what other people do for a living. This is what other people do for their careers. You would never, ever, ever think that you were just going to step into a boxing ring and think you even have a 1% chance of beating Mike Tyson or Floyd Mayweather in a fight. Right? You would not even have a 1% chance, never mind a 50-50 shot. You wouldn't have a 1% chance of stepping out of that ring victorious. Why the hell do people think that they're just going to step into the stock market without having any clue or concept of what they're doing and think that they're going to have a chance of being successful? So many people think it's a get rich quick scheme. It's not. You know, you're going up against people that have done this for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, that do this for a living day in and day out, that are true professionals and experts at their craft. Why do you think you're going to be as successful as they are without knowing what you're doing? The whole point, guys, and when I explain to people when they join True Trading Group, is that I'll always shoot you straight. I don't sugarcoat anything. Trading is not a get rich quick scheme. It requires time, energy, and effort for you to actually put in work to learn a new skill. That is what you were doing. You were learning a new skill. There's not a single other profession in the world that if I just took you out of your job right now and I just dropped you in an entirely different industry with no training, no education whatsoever, I said, go ahead, go work. Every single one of you would be fired within 1 or 2 weeks because you'd have no idea what you were doing at all. So what makes you think you're just going to step into the stock market without having any idea what you're doing at all and think that you're going to be successful? So I think you do need some level of obsession to want to be motivated and dedicated to truly learning the skill, because it's a skill that A, you can take with you for the rest of your life, and B, it is something that could positively impact the lives for you and your family for, you know, honestly, generations to come. I mean, the stock market is how people are able to build generational wealth, and it's something that the average American misses out on greatly. And we're trying to bridge the gap between the average American and the 1%. And that's why we have True Trading Group. Steve Wilkie, please explain swing trading. Okay, so swing trading means that you're buying stock today, you're selling it tomorrow or any day thereafter. Okay, you're buying it today, and you're selling it tomorrow or any day thereafter. A day trade means you're buying today, you're selling today. A swing trade means you're buying today, you're selling tomorrow or any day thereafter. That's a swing trade. Six months in TTG officially, and I still learn something new every day. This definitely doesn't happen overnight. Hell yeah. Diane Fig, congrats on your 6-month anniversary. Moderna 400 tomorrow. I didn't even take a look at Moderna. Nah, no way. Let's pull it up. I don't see anything on this chart that makes me think Moderna is going to go to $400 tomorrow. I just see this as the stock is consolidating right now. The stock is in a consolidation phase after a wild run. And I think that what you have here now with Moderna was this wild rally. You had this very aggressive little multi-day pullback, and now the stock is just consolidating. I think trying to dictate direction on Moderna right now is a total complete coin flip. I don't see a grade A setup on here. The only thing that I would point out that is promising is that you're finding support. Okay, you're finding support on Moderna. Okay, you're finding support right at these prior highs, which were the highs before you had this big breakout move. So prior to this big breakout move, these previous highs are now acting as support for Moderna. But I believe the stock is in a bit of a consolidation. I wouldn't be surprised to see us pull back a little bit further, maybe down to 320. But this is also might be, gauged on what other type of news can we come out with Delta variant. You also have to realize that I think that you're getting some news headlines that are working against Moderna at this stage, where it seems that some Delta cases are starting to peak a little bit. Okay, it seems like Delta cases are beginning to peak here, at least in the US. And you already had the news about the booster shot that came out. Like, that news is what kind of gave you this boost in all the vaccine stocks. And you can see it only took 2 days for us to take back about 75% of that move. So not too much strength being shown right now on Moderna. Again, I just think the stock is in a consolidation phase, and I'm not going to try to dictate direction while the stock is consolidating. So Moderna is not really something that I'm looking at right now for the time being. We were all over this thing when it was going crazy in here. Now it's a bit of a consolidation, and you can see the volatility is starting to slow down a little bit. So it's not something that I have on my radar at the current time. Michael Edwards, off topic. Thank you. I got my first green option trade, 130% gain on, hell yeah, Macy's, due to reviewing, listening to live chat last weekend and mods. I truly understand better how options trade. Awesome, Carpe Diem. Absolutely awesome. Congratulations. That's a hell of a gain, 130% on Macy's. Macy's was a beast today. This thing has been dead in the water for so long, and it's actually been performing really well so far in 2021. I'll pull up a chart just real quick of Macy's. So here you guys have Macy's. So you can see here that, this stock this thing has been a complete nightmare, okay, for the last many, many years. I mean, never mind COVID. I mean, Macy's has been getting slaughtered for the last several years. But their, management is really starting to try to turn the company around. They're talking about, Toys R Us type of model here within Macy's and that big toy distributor. There's talks about that. You've had good earnings. The CEO was on CNBC today. The stock had this big, huge breakout day today, up there, tested resistance up at 22. And then we found resistance right there at 22 here today. So, resistance up there in place just above 22, but a the volume that came through on Macy's today is absolutely absurd. So you got to keep this thing on watch. I do think it has more potential to the upside. Look for $20 to be support. If you get any type of a pullback on Macy's, you can look for $20 to be support and see if that stock can continue to climb over the next several weeks. Okay, over the next several weeks. But congratulations, 130% gain on options. Options are a fantastic tool for traders to understand how to trade, especially for those of you that have a small account. It's something that I think everyone should learn how to trade, but understand that with options comes greater reward, also comes greater potential risk. So it is very important that you understand and get educated when it comes to options. Don't just start trading options because you read about it on Reddit. Understand how options trade first. They are far different from stocks. It is not just as simple as a stock goes up, a stock goes down. There's a lot of other factors that go into the price of an option and how that price fluctuates. And if you do not understand that, you can actually put yourself in extreme high risk situations without really knowing it. In True Trading Group, we trade stocks and options every single day. We do day trading. We do swing trading every single day. We trade small caps, mid caps, and large caps every single day. In TTG, it's not just myself. There's 7 other pro trader moderators that are in chat, calling out trades, identifying opportunities, answering questions. We all have our own different style and different strategy. So as a new trader or just as a new member, you get exposure to a lot of different trading styles to see maybe which one you vibe with the most. It's sometimes people join other products and services that have like one trader and they just try to emulate exactly what that person does. But the style that person implements it may work for them, it might not work for you. And finding your trader identity, which is really the style trader that you're going to be. And there's so many different styles. And a lot of people aren't aware of it. They feel like, oh, the only way to trade is one way. And this is the only way for me to do it. It's not true. There's so many different styles. And that's why being part of True Trading Group, you get exposure and you learn and get educated on all these different styles. And you receive a professional education. A professional education is going to actually help you be able to use it and implement it in various trading styles. When you learn a gimmick, like a little gimmick is something that's only going to be applied to one specific style of trading and one specific asset class or security. But a professional education you can use in any trading style or any security or asset class that you're looking at. Mike, I'm a new member and only have a cash account. I've learned a lot, but seeing have a margin account, this seems to be better at the moment. Should I just wait before getting margin account? Let me read that again. Mike, I'm a new member and only have a cash account. I have learned a lot, but seeing have a margin account it seems to be better at the moment. Should I just wait a while before getting margin account? So you are under the PDT rule and you want to know you're on a cash account and you're not bound by the PDT rule. But if you do switch over to a margin account, then you will be bound to PDT. Okay, that's something that you have to understand. So being on a cash account, there's pros and cons of a cash account. There's pros and cons of a margin account. The pro of a cash account is that you're not bound by PDT rule. PDT rule means you can only make 3-day trades in any rolling 5-day period. That's what PDT rule means. Okay. You are restricted to that if you are on a margin account. So if you're on a cash account, you are not bound to the PDT rule, but you are only able to trade with the cash that is in your account. And it takes 2 days for that cash to clear and settle in your account when you trade a stock, 1 day when you trade an option. In a margin account, the con is that you are bound to the PDT rule, so you can only make 3-day trades. But the pro is that you can trade on margin, meaning your broker is going to actually give you 4 times the buying power based on the cash that you have in your account. All right. So if you have $2,000 in your account, on a cash account, you can only trade with $2,000. If you use 500 of that to buy a stock today and sell it today, it's going to take 2 days for that $500 to be available again in your account. So for the next 2 days, you only have $1,500 to trade with. That's the cash account. The margin account, you'll have 4 times that $2,000 that you have in buying power, so you can trade with a lot more money. However, you're going to only be able to make 3-day trades in a rolling 5-day period. My advice to you, Chaz, if you are having success on the cash account, do not fix what is not broken, right? You said you're learning a lot. You're having success with the cash account. I would stick with the cash account so you're not bound to the PDT rule. It doesn't make sense for people to use a margin account, especially also if you're not going to use the margin. Let's say, for example, your risk tolerance is only $50 or $75. If that's all you're willing to risk on a trade, then there's no need for you to have margin, because if you only use, $1,000 account or a $2,000 account, you're not going to be using, $8,000 in buying power if your risk is only $50 or $75. So I don't think that you should switch over to a I don't think that you need to switch over to a margin account. The reality is that a lot of our members, start off with small accounts. You do not need $25,000, in your account in order to be making money. You don't need $10,000. You don't need $5,000. You don't even need $1,000. We teach you how to do this. And I've actually done several small account workshops where I've actually taught people how to grow an account from $500 to $25,000. We've done several workshops on this. Literally, it's a blueprint on, what styles you should be using in your trading, what stocks you should be trading, what you should not be trading, what options you should be trading, what options you should not be trading, specific risk management, tips, and some other psychological things that you guys could implement as well. So we've done a lot of those different workshops. It's something that we talk a lot about inside of True Trading Group. And for those of you that, are curious or don't believe that you can make money with less than $1,000 in your account, I'll prove you wrong right now. Guys, my TC family members, how many of you started with less than $1,000 in your account? Sound off in chat right now if you're a member of True Trading Group. If you started with less than $1,000 in your account, sound off, type in chat right now. What did you start with and where are you at now today? All right, let's see here. Bruce Sears, 500, well over now. Thomas Cullen started with $100, is now at $40,000 in 3 years. That's incredible. Wow, Thomas, great. Oh my God, Thomas. From $100 to $40,000 in 3 years. That's absolutely incredible, Thomas. JC Badua from $100 now at 600. Eggman started at 500, is now at $10,000 in a year and a half. Mark McFarland started with 600, is now at 2,300. Jeffrey started with $500. Vince Carbone started with 10,000, went all the way up to 186,000. Trying to Profit started with $1,400, is now at 6,000. November Ball started with $900, is now at 26,600. Metal started with 500, is now at 1,600. Della Norton, 500 to 2,000. Moneyless, 1,000 to 8,000. 500 to 595. Started with $500 last August, and I have $30,000 of realized gains. Thanks, TTG fam. Walter Thomas. That's absolutely incredible, brother. Congratulations. Great job. I absolutely love it. Sean started with $250, is now at $5,000. Sean Palmer, $200 in 2 months, is already at $1,200. Javi, $250, now at $800. You guys get the hint. Diane Fig, $100 account now and got it all the way up to $5,000. Ronnie, $500 to $7,000. You guys get the hint. Okay, you guys get the point. I don't have to keep reading everyone's comments, but you guys certainly can continue to read people's comments. You guys can continue to read people's comments there as they're coming through chat. So there's your proof. You do not need, tens of thousands of dollars to make money in the markets. You don't even need thousands of dollars. Okay. You can do it with just a couple $100. As you can see, a lot of our teaching members are doing so. That $1,271 membership fee doesn't seem like much of an investment reading this, right? Because it's not. There's no difference between you and these people that are commenting inside of the chat that you see and reading all of their comments here right now. All right. There's absolutely no difference between them and you. They found True Trading the same way you did. That's a live stream. They took that money, they invested in themselves, they got the education, and now they're showing you how much money that they're making. You're seeing some of these people from 300 to 30,000, 500 to 10,000, 100 to 5,000. All right. That $1,271 investment in a membership fee and to get the education doesn't seem like a lot now, does it? All right, guys, go ahead, fire away. Continue, ask your questions, and then we're going to dive into the overall markets. We'll talk about this. Is this pullback in the markets over? We're going to talk all about it here. We're going to talk all about it. I'll take 2 more questions, guys. Type your questions right in chat. Fire away. I'm here for you. I found TGD after wrecking my account on other junk programs. Yeah, sadly, a lot of people have. Sadly, a lot of people have. A lot of people have come to True Trading Group after getting, completely worked over by other programs and groups that are out there. Our goal at True Trading Group is to disrupt this entire industry. And the unfortunate reality is that this industry of trading courses and stock market information has a bad reputation, but for very good reason. There's a lot of people out there that are trying to sell you something, and those people don't know their ass from their elbow. They've never traded professionally a day in their life. They've sat in their mother's basement or a college dorm room, and they've said that, hey, I've unlocked the keys to the stock market, and I'll share it with you. I have a secret pattern that no one else in the whole world knows about, this pattern except me. Nobody else knows about it. I'm the only one. Such bullshit. Trust me, guys, I worked at a hedge fund in New York. There's no special secret pattern. There's no special secret indicator that Wall Street has that you don't. The only secret to becoming a consistent profitable trader is getting yourself an actual real education, which is why they didn't let me touch $1 of their money until I went through their training program. There's a reason for that. If a hedge fund won't let a trader touch real money until they've gone through a training program, why would you touch your own money without going through a training program? At True Trading Group, our goal is to teach you how to fish. Our goal is to educate you to a point to where you can become a self-sufficient trader, to where you are not reliant on anybody else. Because you can follow all my trades. You can follow all the other moderators' trades. You can follow everything we do if you want, because we're on the microphone during the day talking to you live. I tell people when I'm going to buy a stock before I actually buy it. So you guys can all buy these things just before I do or right when I do. I tell people what I do before I actually do it. So it's very easy to follow along with the trades. I always will notify people to what it is that I'm doing. But the real goal is for you to be able to identify opportunities and actually trade your own ideas, right? Like becoming a profitable trader on your own is the real goal, teaching you how to fish. Because what happens if, God forbid, something happens to me 2 years from now? You're just going to stop making money in the markets. You're only going to make money when I'm making money in the markets, so you can follow everything that I'm doing. No, you want to be able to do this on your own for years and years to come and pass this down to your children and really create some generational wealth and a generational legacy, which is really, the true goal. And that's what the goal that we have for all of our teaching members. So, we don't do all these upsells and it's like, hey, sign up. And then once you sign up, you don't get any education. You don't learn anything. And when you complain you haven't done well, they say, oh, well, that's because you didn't buy our VIP Pro package is what they say. And you're like, oh, well, how much is that? And, oh, that's another $2,000. And you're like, oh, well, okay. I already paid $2,000. So, that's something that we're trying to disrupt in this entire industry. Okay. That's what we're trying to disrupt in this entire industry. All right. So, hi guys, that just about does it. Good job on the Q&As. Really good job on the Q&As, guys. I think that just about wraps up the Q&A session. We gave plenty of time for people to log on and to join us. For those of you that are not members of True Trading Group, if I did not get to your question, don't worry about it. I do this 6 nights a week. Make sure you just click on the subscribe button and that notification bell icon to make sure you never miss out on any one of these live streams. Speaking of non-teaching members, I would love to know what we're working with here, guys. Do me a favor. Type the number 1 in chat. If you are brand new to the live stream, this is your first live, or you're not a member of TTG. Go ahead right now, guys. Type the number 1 in chat right now. Yo, my boy Byron, what's up, man? Welcome back. We got Big Nate is in the house. We got RXN, Colin, Nate S. Is that a Star Trek logo you got in there? Chrism, Anthony Salidi, Victor Arenas, C. Fari, Jace 1283, Charles Wilkinson. We got Laura Webster, Steve Barnett. We got T. Lewis, Steve Santos. Nice. Distant just joined last night. Welcome to the TGD family. Yo, Sean Johnson, what's up, man? How you doing, Sean? He spots that watch every time. You're good, Sean. You're good. We got Darren Campbell. Eric Miller about to join for the Wolf. Eric Miller, welcome to the group. We got Dre, Skip Trades. Cody Hill says, best financial decision I have ever made. John Sanchez, welcome. Beautiful, guys. Welcome. All of you that are typing the number one in chat, welcome. All of you. Understand real quick before we get into the lessons of the night. Like I said to you earlier, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated premium educational platform for traders. It's all about results, guys, because honestly, results matter. Flat out, results matter. And that's what we're all about. We help teach people to reach their goals of becoming consistent profitable traders by combining top-notch education, premium tools from companies like TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas, and more. And we're a community where we all share the same goal, and that's to learn, trade, and profit together. If you've been watching my live stream for a little while, then you know that over the past several months, we've been walking the price of our membership up towards $2,000 for the year. Eventually, we're going to be over $2,000 for the year. However, okay, well, I should say first, we've been doing that by moving the price of the membership up by a couple of bucks every day, okay, until we crossed over the $2,000 mark. But, however, right now, the one-year membership to TTG, it's normally $2,212. But right now, until midnight Pacific tonight, you can actually save 42%. This is our end of summer back-to-school sale. You can save 42%, brings the price of membership all the way down to just $1,271. And the next 14 people that join the TTG family to join a teaching membership tonight, the next 14 people to do so will receive a brand new free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. We even do cover the shipping cost. It's our gift to you, totally free for joining the TTG family. Okay, these Kindles are left over from, we had a couple of them. We had some left over last night. We probably will sell out of all of these by tonight. So by midnight tonight, I fully expect all 14 of these Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablets to be completely sold out. These are some that were left over from last night. Whatever's left over after midnight tonight, we're going to be giving those out to some of our current TTG members that maybe didn't get anything when they signed up. Okay. So again, guys, you can use coupon code TTG121 to get a 42% discount. The next 14 people to use that code will also get a brand new free Amazon Kindle Fire. All right. I want you to think of True Trading Group as the Netflix of trading communities, folks, because you pay one price, you get access to every single thing that we have. That includes our professional 17-course curriculum. It's a simplified version of education that I received while working at the hedge fund. Our courses are broken down into beginner and foundation courses. There's also advanced courses. We have courses in swing trading, options, trader psychology, crypto, taxes, how to trade in a down market. Literally, you name it, we've got it. It's all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. There are no special VIP pro courses that cost more money. You get access to every single course when you join a teaching membership. There are no upsells to get other courses, okay? You get the entire curriculum and access to all of our tools when you join our annual membership. You're also going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This is live breaking up to the second newsletter service directly inside of our chat room. You cannot be an active trader and rely on a delayed newsfeed like Yahoo Finance. Yahoo Finance is probably about 15 minutes delayed, all right? Wall Street traders, professional traders, hedge funds, computer algorithms, they get news as soon as it crosses the wire. That means you do too, okay? In a trading environment, traders that get the news first win, all right? This is an invaluable tool the moderators and I, my members, we use each and every single day. I can't tell you guys how much money we've made and saved by getting news as soon as it crosses the wire so we can make adjustments. You're also going to get Quote Media's full book level 2, which is going to show you all of the market makers inside of level 2, not just the ones that your broker shows you. You're also going to have that come with a trading simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with real-time data, with fake money, so you can practice implementing everything you're learning in the courses before you start risking your hard-earned cash. You're also going to be able to use TradingView's premium level charting software, which is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders today. All of these things I'm telling you guys are all free with your membership. You don't have to pay extra for any of it. There's also a trade idea scanner that shows you stocks making new highs, new lows, stocks that have a volume surge. Our scanner is broken down into small caps, mid caps, and large caps, whatever it is that you trade. This way we can ensure that you are always focused on the stocks that are going to give you the best chance to profit during the day. Of course, you have access to our chat room where the moderators and I, we share our screen with you during the day. We are live on the microphone talking to you in real time, calling out opportunities in real time, answering direct messages and questions. And guys, I'm on the microphone and I will tell you before I enter a trade what I'm going to do. I literally will come on the microphone and I will say, guys, this stock looks like we have support at $5. I'm looking for a pullback into like $5.15. I'm going to be a buyer. My stop loss is going to be $4.65. I would literally say that on the microphone before I enter the trade. This way, everybody in chat knows the stock I'm looking at, if I'm looking to buy it, if I'm looking to short it, where I'm looking to buy it, where's my stop loss going to be. Everybody knows this before I enter the trade. And once my order executes, you get a notification in chat with my entry price and my stop loss to let you know now my order has officially filled and I'm now officially long or short that particular position, whatever it is. Guys, true or false, my TC members, you guys can just type true or false. Is that true? Do I come on the microphone and give you a heads up before I actually enter a trade? You guys can just type true or false. The moderators and I are also with our members all day long. We're not gone after 2 hours. So our moderators are in chat pre-market, and we're in chat with our members all the way up until after hours, answering questions and identifying opportunities. Okay. We also are sporting well over an 80% win rate currently in chat, which means over 80% of the time that a moderator or myself calls out a trade alert, it is a profitable one. We also give and conduct live workshops and webinars covering a variety of different trading topics. We do one-on-one mentor sessions with lifetime members. We do small private study groups. That's the game changer right there. The small private study groups, guys, are an opportunity for you to get help, go over lessons and get questions answered, and talk directly to a TeachD moderator and other TeachD members to really get help on things you're struggling with. This really helps speed up that learning curve to have that support system with these small private study groups. We also have a lot of fun with members. We do giveaways. Every time TeachD gets 300 new members, we give away a brand new Tesla or $30,000 cash. All you need to do is be a member of True Trading Group, and you will have a chance to win 30 grand or a brand new Tesla. The winner chooses cash or the car. All right. And the next 14 people to use coupon code TTG121, not only do you get everything I just said, you also get that at a 42% discount to the price. And you're going to get a brand new Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet, the next 14 people that use coupon code TTG121. We do ship globally. We have members all over the world, and we cover the shipping cost for you. It is just literally our gift to you for joining the TeachD family. You'll know that you are going to get one of those Kindles if when you go to the checkout page, you see the Kindle in the checkout cart. If you see the Kindle in your checkout cart, that is how you know you are getting a Kindle. If there is no Kindle in your checkout, that means we've sold out of all 14 Kindles. You actually have to type coupon code TTG121 in the coupon code box, and you actually have to click apply code in order to calculate that and get that 42 and claim that 42% discount. Folks, I also do offer a money back guarantee. I stand behind my program. Okay. I put my money where my mouth is because 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money, they're becoming better traders. That is according to a recent survey that we've taken the first week of July. Over 80% of our members are making money and they are becoming better traders because at the end of the day, results matter. Okay, results matter. If you guys don't believe me, watch this. My TeachD family members, if you guys are making money and you're becoming a better trader because of True Trading Group, I want you to type the number 1 in chat right now. Guys, go ahead, type the number 1 in chat right now if you are making money and becoming a better trader because of True Trading Group. Anyone that's not a member, I want you to just pay very close attention to the amount of number 1s that are coming through on the side of the screen here right now. Okay? These are real TeachD members that are literally sitting here telling you, hey, Mike's telling you guys the truth. I signed up the True Trading Group. I'm now making money. I'm becoming a better trader. So I want you to not even pay attention to me anymore. I want you to watch the amount of number 1s that are flying through the chat right now here on the YouTube channel. Okay, these are all your TeachD members. All of these number 1s that you're seeing right now, this is the reason why I can confidently offer you a money back guarantee. So here's the deal. Right? If all my members were losing money, I wouldn't be able to offer you money back guarantee. I'd be a complete fool to do that. Okay. But I can confidently offer you that money back guarantee. Here's the deal. If you commit to me, I'll commit to you. Fair enough, right? Sounds fair. I need you to do 3 things. Go through all the courses, pass the quizzes, attend 1 private study group. That's it. Do those 3 things. If you still don't make back your membership fee, which is $1,271 here tonight, if you do not make that money back at least once during your membership, I'll give you a full refund. I will literally give you all of your money back if you do not make back that membership fee at least once. That's the deal. Commit to me and I will commit to you. So what do you guys have to lose? If you don't make back your membership fee, I'm going to give you your money back and you got a brand new Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet in the meantime. Right? So you have it. Everything I'm telling you guys right now, it is all on the website so you know you're getting exactly what I'm saying to you guys here. Okay. Get it? Got it? Good. Remember, guys, coupon code TGG121, 42% discount. Okay. That price is only good until midnight Pacific tonight, and the Amazon Kindles are only good until midnight Pacific tonight. So you only have until midnight to use that coupon code. Claim that deal. All right? So with that being said, I want to now take things over to the things are not looking too gravy for the overall markets right now, folks. Let's take things over to the charts. And I would like to do right now is go over with you and explain and cover with you a 239% gain on SPY put options. This was a swing trade that we had entered on August 17th, right there. Okay. So right here is the day and the moment that we bought SPY put options right there. We bought the $443 strike, August 25th expiration put option. We bought those put options at $2.18. I got flat that position this morning right there for a 239% gain. Congratulations, all of my TTG members that capitalized on this trade. If you guys made money from this SPY put option trade, you guys can just sound off, type it away in chat right now. Let me know how you guys did. Let me know what percentage gain you ripped out. Let me know how much money you guys made on the trade. I love to hear about it. You know, I love to hear my success stories from my TTG fam. So if you guys banked on this trade with me over the last 3 days, I want you guys to sound off in chat right now and let them know. Guys, remember, this is a perfect trade for anyone that works a full-time job. You know, we bought this, we got into this trade on the 17th, which was Tuesday, and I got out of it today, Thursday. Okay, got out of it today, which is Thursday, and that is a 239% gain at $7.40. Okay, so we bought the options at $2.18. We sold out of these options at $7.40 for a 239% gain. Now, if you guys follow my live stream, if you were on my live stream last night, I gave you very specific instructions and very specific details on what I thought the markets were going to do today. All right, here we go. Let's see. Some results are coming through here. Placed my first put options trade with Mike, 38% gain. Over 100% gain for Erickson. $500 gains for Justin Blackwood for a 57% gain. Holly Rogers pulled out 100%. Ricky Sobrian pulled out 120%. Eggman pulled out 60%. Bruce Sears, 125%. Sean Palmer, 220%. Am Shravan, 166%. Total gains over 70% for my boy Chef Daddy. Bill R made 50%. B-Dub, 186%. $660 gains for November Ball. Matthew Camper pulled out 50%. Big Bucks, no whammies. I love that username. 160% gain. 200% gain from Monair Rod. 165% for Kelly Megan. Mark McFarland, 192%. Look at all these percentages. David Egan, the big winner. David Egan, 276%. David, you topped me, brother. Congrats. Moneyless, 175%. My goodness. Steve M, 160%. Boom. Guys, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Not me making money and flaunting it, but what you guys make. This is what this is all about. It's not about what I'm making. It's about you. What are you making? Guys, TTG is a premium product. You pay us to get the education, the tools, and the alerts that produce results. And as you can clearly see, results matter. Results matter. Congratulations, all of my TTG fam that ripped ridiculous gains off on this trade. I'm so happy so many of you followed me in on this trade. This was a beautiful trade that we were absolutely spot the F on. Okay, our analysis on this was absolutely spot on. So let's talk about the analysis for a second, because if you've been following my live stream, let's go to the daily chart. You've been following my live stream. We talked about this for the last 2 days. Literally for the last 2 days, I told you guys, do not buy this dip. I made a live stream on August 17th. That was Tuesday. I did a live stream and I literally told everybody, do not buy this dip. This is not a buy the dip scenario. I think we go lower. I said that to everybody on my live stream on Tuesday. And then what did I say on Tuesday? Tuesday, I said, I think we're going to break below the 441 support level. Okay. That's what we said. I think we're going to break below the 441 support level. This was previously an area of resistance, all-time highs. We broke above it, right? Became support, and then we broke beneath it yesterday. Let's forget about today. Let's go to yesterday. There we have it. We broke beneath it yesterday. And then yesterday, I stayed in those puts. And what did I say on my live stream yesterday? For those of you that missed it, and I actually have a clip of yesterday's live stream that I'm going to play for you that talks about what I thought the markets were going to do today. Yesterday on my live stream, I said, I'm looking for a gap down to 436, 437 for my final take profit. And then we may get a bounce back up to 441 and look for it to become resistance. Folks, that is exactly, literally, verbatim what happened today. We literally gapped down to 436.12 was the low of the day. We opened at 436.30. Okay, I said yesterday on my live stream, looking for a gap down to 436, 437, then look for 441 to be resistance. Well, there's your move lower. There is your key support level. That's the reason why we were looking for that support on the gap down. And I'll take you guys to a 3-minute chart. And what you will notice is we gap down right to that level. Here's that line. And we rallied back up to and found resistance at the exact same area that we talked about to look for it to become resistance. This was an absolute beautiful textbook trade and setup. What I would like to do for you right now is I've got like a 2-minute or a 3-minute clip. I think the clip's about 3 minutes long. This is a clip from yesterday's live stream. So we're going to go ahead right now, guys. I'm going to play this clip for you to show you the analysis that I gave you yesterday and told you exactly what I thought the market was going to do today. We were spot on. Let's go ahead right now, guys, and play that clip. Is this a buy the dip scenario, or is there more downside? That's the question, right? That's the question. Here's that level that we talked about before. This is the previous all-time highs, right? There's the previous all-time highs. Then we broke above it, became support. We rallied to new all-time highs. We pulled back yesterday. We found support yesterday. You had that little tail, right? That was yesterday. I said on that live stream last night, I just showed you that I think this level breaks. And I said, I think we drop into the mid 430s. You guys want to know what the low is today after hours? 437.50. All right, we're at 438 and change. A beautiful drop. And look at the increase in volume. This volume is starting to increase as the market's moving lower. All right, I'm still in some of these put options. Again, this is the 443 strike, August 25th expiration puts. And I'm looking for us to go down to about 436 to 437 is the final take profit that I'm looking at. So listen, now that we have broken beneath this level, you look for that level to now act as resistance. This level was once resistance at the end of July, early August. We broke above it. It became support. It became support. Now we are beneath it. A high volume break beneath it. You look for that level to be resistance now. Now, it's possible we can get a little bit of a bounce back day tomorrow, but if we get a green day tomorrow, okay, if we get a green day tomorrow, we go right back up to 441.50, can't get above it, can't get above it. Watch for that level to now become resistance, right? It was support for the last 2 weeks. Now we broke above it. Look to see for it to become resistance now on the way back up. What I'm looking for here now, folks, is a pullback to like 436 to 437. The reason why I'm looking for this pullback into this level is because these were previous all-time highs, right? In like early mid-July. Then we broke above it. Let me go back and delete this stuff now because now, we already talked about those levels. When we broke above it, then all of a sudden you'll see that those previous all-time highs now started to act as support. See that? Previous resistance, all-time highs, we broke above it. Support, 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 rallied into all-time highs. Now here's your pullback. Look at where we just dropped to. Bang. Bang. Right down into that level. This is your next key level of support. It's like 436, 437. Okay? 436, 437. That's my final profit target, guys, on the SPY. Boom. There it is. Last night's live stream. I told you guys last night I'm looking for a gap down, 436, 437. Final take profit area, right? You saw it. Then what did we say? You watch for the bounce back to that 441 and look for it to become resistance. Folks, that is literally exactly what the markets did today. We had our gap down. Let's draw a line, 436, 437. There it is. We gapped right down to it. Let's draw a line at that 441. And we said, look for that to become resistance. Let's go back to the 3-minute chart intraday. And there you have it. Here is today. This is today's trading action. Okay, I'll highlight it in orange. This is today's trading action. Okay, this is today's trading action. And there's your low of the day. And there's your resistance at the line that we drew last night. And now where are we? All the way back down to 439. So resistance, we found support at 436, 437. We bounced right back up to 441 and we found resistance. And now we're pulling back to 439. That is exactly what we had just said was going to take place on the live stream last night. Guys, it's pretty scary how spot on we have been with regards to the SPY these last 3 days. All you need to do is go back and watch my live streams from yesterday and then watch my live stream from Tuesday. Watch it. Watch the parts where I give you my analysis on the SPY and what I think the SPY is going to do. I also told you how I'm profiting from it. I told you what put options I was buying. I told you where I'm taking profit. We were absolutely 100% spot on. Anyone that's been following these live streams or has been inside of True Trading Group over these last couple of days has been able to profit in a huge way off this SPY move the last 3 days. But now the question becomes, well, that's great, Mike. You were right the last 3 days. Tell me about tomorrow. No problem. Let's talk about tomorrow. Is the dip over? Today we had a nice bounce, right? We bounced off of 436. We bounced off of that support level that we talked about. Okay. Lenny, welcome to the TTD family. See, Lenny needed just to see me predict the future and then go back in time. For Lenny was like, shit, man, this guy really, man, I'm all right. All right, I'm in. Lenny, welcome to the TTD family, man. Welcome to welcome Lenny to the TTD family. We now only have 13 of those Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablets left. So you guys can just use the coupon code TTG121. You'll get yourself the 42% discount, and the next 13 people to do so, we're going to get a brand new Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet, totally free when you guys join the TTD family. All right? Way to go, Lenny. Welcome to the family, brother. Looking forward to trading with you, my friend. All right? So let's go back to the SPY. Let's talk about this for a second. All right? Because let's just go over, right? We said here was your support level. Here's your 436 to 437. There it is. Okay. We found that support right here today. Then we said you watch for 441 to become resistance, which it did today. And that's this resistance. Once we broke above it, you can see it became support. It became support. And now it is resistance. Okay, now it's resistance. So these are very, very key levels for the SPY. So let's talk about tomorrow and why tomorrow is so crucial to the market sentiment over next week. I currently right now do not have a position open on the SPY. The reason why I do not have a position open on the SPY, well, first of all, I closed out the 239% gain on the put options today, right? I flattened out that position, took my profits. Now that we bounce off of 436, tomorrow's trading action is going to dictate for me what I think the market's going to do next week. Tomorrow's price action is going to tell me more about where the market stands than today told me. Today was 100% technical. The gap down today after the breakthrough, that support level, the gap down today, and then the bounce off of 436 was purely technical. And then the resistance at 441, purely technical. There was not any real fundamental catalyst that caused this movement in the markets today. Nothing has changed. There were no comments from the Fed. There's nothing new about Delta variant. There really wasn't anything that changed today from a fundamental standpoint. It's all been technical today. So since the market is right now trading on a technical basis ahead of what will be our next fundamental catalyst, your next fundamental catalyst is going to be Jackson Hole. Jackson Hole is the Fed meeting where Jerome Powell is going to be speaking. It's August 26th to the 28th. That is when everyone is going to want to listen to see, is Jerome Powell going to announce that the Fed is going to begin their taper this year? For those of you that are new, I've talked about this for the last several days, but I'll briefly go over it again. What is a taper? The Federal Reserve has implemented since COVID as part of their recovery and stimulus, a asset purchase program where they're buying $120 billion worth of treasuries and mortgage-backed securities, okay, every single month, $120 billion worth of those securities. Now, that's part of their monetary stimulus, okay? It's part of their stimulus plan. They have to eventually stop doing that. That time is right around the corner. Now, the markets don't necessarily like the fact that they're going to stop doing that, but it's inevitable. They have to stop at some point. There has been a lot of talk amongst different members of the Fed that they think we should start tapering now. All right. There's some members of the Fed that do not think we should start tapering yet. That back and forth, that commentary is what has led the markets to start their decline over the last 3 days, because you're having a lot more members of the Fed start to voice their opinion of we should taper now. What we're going to start to find out is that the minority opinion of the Fed, or is that the majority opinion of the Fed? When Jerome Powell, he's the lead singer of this band, folks. He's the one whose voice matters most. He has been very quiet these last couple of days with regards to the taper. Other members of the Fed have been more vocal. Now, you want to know my true opinion? I think the members who are on the disagreeing side are going to be the ones that are going to be more likely to be vocal. If you want my real opinion, if you think about just human psychology, the people that are on the outside are going to be the ones that are going to be more vocal. You have not had a lot of Fed members come out and say, we don't think we should taper. All you've had over the last couple of days was actually two separate Fed members, two separate Fed presidents say, we should taper now, we should taper now. Well, just human psychology. I feel like the people that are the minority are going to be the ones that are going to be the most vocal. So that's just my opinion there. But this is all happening while we are seeing a global economic slowdown thanks to the recent rise in Delta COVID cases. So, although a couple of weeks ago in the last Fed meeting, more members believed that we should taper now, a lot has changed in the last couple of weeks regarding Delta variant and a slowdown in the global economy. So what could very well possibly be happening is that you may have 2 weeks ago, the Federal Reserve may have thought, yeah, you know what, we should taper. And then all of a sudden they see some slowdown in economic data over the last 2 weeks and they go, you know what, let's wait a little bit longer. Let's wait till Delta variant really kind of gets under control a little bit better before we start that taper. So that's what we're going to be looking for come Jackson Hole. Does the Fed taper? Yes or no? If the Fed does announce that they're going to start tapering, it's the speed in which they taper that's going to make the biggest impact on the decline in the markets. The markets, I think, will be able to handle a taper as long as the taper takes place over an extended period of time. Remember, you're not going to go from buying 120 billion to buying zero overnight. That's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is the Fed is going to start, they're buying 120 billion, okay, this month. Maybe when they do start to taper, they go from 120, they go to 90. Then they go from 90 to 75, from 75 to 50, from 50 to 25, and so on and so on. Okay. Alipio, welcome to the THD family. Everyone welcome Alipio. Everyone welcome Alipio. That is now 12 Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablets left. You guys got to use coupon code TTG121 to get the 42% discount and the brand new Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. Guys, you know what? You know what? How about this? Because we hit it out of the park this week, because we've been so spot on with this SPY trade, the next 12 people that sign up, including Alipio and including Lenny and Alipio, this includes you guys, plus the next 12 people that join True Trading Group will get not one, but I'm going to give you guys 2 free private study groups when you join the THD family. Not one, I'm giving you 2. Just why? I don't know, because I'm in a good mood and we crushed it this week. We're crushing it this week. We're so spot on with this trade. So I'm going to give you guys not 1, but 2 free private study groups when you guys join THD. So you're going to get the 2 free private study groups, the 42% discount, and you're going to get yourself the brand new Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. And don't forget, that all comes with a money back guarantee, folks. I stand behind my program. I put my money directly where my mouth is, which is why I'm so vocal on these live streams. I come on these live streams and I put my neck out there. I literally record for the whole world to see what I think the market's going to do. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. I put my money where my mouth is. That's why I'm offering you guys that money back guarantee. Okay? So back to the taper. It's the speed in which the Fed tapers is what I think will impact how far of a decline we experience in the overall markets. If it takes the Fed 10 months to taper, the markets are going to like that. If it takes the Fed 8 months to taper to zero, the market's going to be like, If the Fed tapers to zero in 6 months, the market's going to be like, shit, that's too fast. And I think the markets go down much more. So if the Fed tapers within 6 months, I think the markets go much lower. If the Fed tapers in 8 months, I think we go a little bit lower. If the Fed tapers in 10 months or 12 months, I think the markets actually bounce and go higher. Tomorrow is going to tell me the tail. Tomorrow is going to tell me where the market stands with regards to Jackson Hole. Now, you have to understand, the way I'm going to trade the SPY for the next week is based on technicals. The way I'm going to trade the SPY after Jackson Hole is going to be based on fundamentals. Okay, so what I'm going to do with you guys right now, I just told you the fundamental scenario. Okay, how I'll trade the SPY after Jackson Hole, depending on what Jerome Powell does regarding the taper. But leading up to that, I'm going to trade the SPY based on technicals. So let's talk about, what do I think the market's going to do tomorrow to make me want to say, okay, I think we bounce back higher, or to make me say, hey, I think we go lower. All right, so let's talk about it. So we have these levels, right? I'm going to delete all these arrows and circles. I'm just going to leave the lines so you guys can see the lines. I'll also make the lines a little bit bigger so you can see them more easily. There's a lot of people that are maybe watching this on their cell phone or a small tablet or something like that. So I'll make these lines nice and bigger for you. This one's a little bit too big. It might be, there we go. All right, so there now you guys have 2 different lines. There's your resistance. There's your support. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to actually go to a 3-minute chart. All right. Now, here's your resistance. Here's your support. We are right dead smack in the middle. We are right dead smack in the middle. Okay. What I'm looking for from a technical standpoint, this is going to determine if I'm buying call options tomorrow or if I'm buying put options tomorrow. So listen very carefully. If we gap down tomorrow, let's say 438, 437.50. If we gap down tomorrow, 438, 437.50, I'm buying put options. I'm looking for the SPY to break below 436. Let's go to a 15-minute chart just so I can show you the support. If we gap down to 438, 437.50, I will buy put options and I will look for the SPY to break below 436. And if the SPY breaks below 436, my target will be the 50-day moving average that currently sits just beneath 434. Okay. You have a 50-day moving average that is just below 434. That will be my next area of support. And I will look for a breakdown day that takes us down to like 433.50, 434, somewhere down in that region is where we'll look to take my profits off the table. So again, if we gap down 438, 437.50, I'm buying put options. You'll probably see me buy the 436 strike. Okay, you'll probably see me buy the 436 strike September 27th expiration put option. I'll say it again. If we gap down to 438, 437.50 tomorrow, you're probably going to see me buy the 436 strike, either the August 27th or the August 30th expiration put option. That is where I'm going to be looking tomorrow if the markets gap down 437.50, 438. Okay. Okay. There you guys have it. That's if we gap down. The only way I am buying call options tomorrow is if we were to somehow gap above 441. If we gap above 441, then I will look to buy call options and I'm look for a move back to 444, 444.50. But that's only going to happen if we gap above 441. Okay? That's it. That's really the only thing that's going to make me buy call options. Because let's say if we gap up tomorrow, but we're still beneath 441, like let's say we open up right here. Let's say we open up at like 440.50. We're like right here, right? We're still beneath this resistance level. And the market is still going to have to prove to me that we can break through this level of resistance in order for me to feel confident enough to buy call options. So I'm not looking at call options. As long as the SPY is below 441, I am not looking at call options. Okay. And honestly, you have resistance all the way up to like 441.75. So it's like we really got to get through the 441s in order for me to feel comfortable buying call options. Okay. And listen, if neither one of these scenarios happen, I'm just going to be hands off. I'm just going to be hands off, right? I'm not going to force a trade in the SPY. If the SPY needs another day to consolidate, so be it. I will let it consolidate. I will let it consolidate if we don't get either one of these actions tomorrow on the gap up or the gap down. Okay. My gut tells me we get the gap down. My gut tells me we break 436. We go down to that 50-day moving average, and then we bounce from there, and the markets wait to see what does Jerome Powell do at Jackson Hole. Okay. That's what I'm going to be looking at on the SPY. Okay. So now, there you have it. So now this is now Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is the third consecutive day that I am sitting here telling you exactly what my plan is with regards to the markets, exactly what I think the markets are going to do, and how I plan on making money from it. You guys want to be in this with me in real time when I actually enter these trades, when I take profits on these trades, when I add to these trades, when I stop out of these trades. You guys got to get your butts in chat. We've been ripping this market to absolute shreds while the rest of the world is freaking out because the market's gone down for the last 3 days. And everyone's wondering, is this the beginning of a crash? We are sitting here in True Trading Group making money while the market's going down, because that's what a professional education is all about and what it allows you to do. A professional education will allow you to make money whether markets are up, down, left, right, sideways, inside out, or outside in. Doesn't matter. There's so many different ways for you to profit from movements in the overall markets, and opportunities are in the markets each and every single day. You just have to know how to identify them and execute. That's what my teaching members and I are doing on a daily basis. So congratulations, guys. Once again, those that caught those SPY put options with me. A lot of people actually caught call options today off of the call that we made about the bounce off of 436, 437, and right up to that 441. And a lot of people took profits off on calls and then bought puts and rolled that thing back down. It's been an absolute wild ride roller coaster. And I'm just congratulations and proud of all the members that have been capitalizing on this move. But we're not done yet. This volatility in the market's not over. This volatility is not over. People are trying to figure out what is the Fed going to do, while at the same time they're trying to balance and figure out how much of an impact on the economic recovery is the Delta variant actually having. Is there really going to be a long-lasting slowdown and impact from the Delta variant, or is this a little blip on the radar and we're going to get over it and we're going to keep on going with the strong economic recovery? The markets are in a state of confusion. The markets are in a state of uncertainty, but with that uncertainty comes tremendous opportunity and volatility, and that is an active trader's dream. And that is why we've been able to profit and pull out 239% gain on SPY put options. But I think this is just the beginning. I think there's a lot more opportunity for us to come. So do not let me come back on this live stream tomorrow and tell you guys, see, I told you so. Here's another 50% gain on SPY options. Don't let me do it. Please don't let me do it. Get your butts in chat. Trade it with me. Don't let me ask people to type the number one. Let you be one of those people that's typing the number one. All right. So again, that just about wraps it up there for the lessons on the overall market and the market outlook. What I would like to do now is actually show you the entire TGD platform so that you know exactly what you're getting and what the platform looks like and all the things that are included for those of you that are interested. Before I do, though, I'd like to know who's on the live stream that is not a member of True Trading Group. If you guys are not a member of TTG, just go ahead right now, type the letters TTG in chat right now. If you are not a member of True Trading Group, go ahead and type TTG in chat right now. All right, JB Telos, George Fowler, Adrian Macias, Daniel Mori, Brian Power, Vince Carbone, you're the man. Vince Carbone goes, guys, just join if you haven't already. It's the best decision you can make other than having a wonder for family. All right, Merrick Sanders. Good, guys. All right, so everyone that's typing TTG there in chat. Awesome. Guys, listen, for everyone that's typing TTG, understand, okay, that that 1 year membership to True Trading Group, it's normally $2,212. But from now until midnight Pacific, it's your last chance to save 42% and get it for only $1,271. That's just about $3.50 a day, folks. That's less than a cup of coffee. And the next 12 people to use the coupon code TTG121 will get themselves the 42% discount plus a brand new free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. It's a perfect tool for you to stay connected while you are on the go. You guys get full access to every single thing that we have, including the moderators and myself. As a member, you're going to get access to the top premium trading tools and products because we bundle them together as part of your TTD membership. included at no additional cost or fee is Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This is a live breaking up to the second news alert service directly inside of our chat room that gives you news as soon as it crosses the wire. This is an absolute must-have if you are an active trader. Getting news before the rest puts you in a position of advantage. It's free with your membership. You do not pay extra for it. You're also going to get Quote Stream's full book level 2. It's going to show you all the market makers inside of level 2, not just the ones that your broker shows you. That's going to come with a trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you have learned in all of the courses. Please use that simulator, guys. Prove you can make money before you start risking your hard-earned cash. You're also going to get our Trade Ideas scanner. Our Trade Ideas scanner is the industry-leading scan. It's going to show you stocks that are making new highs, new lows, stocks that have a surge in volume. It's segmented between small caps, mid caps, and large caps. So depending on what it is that you trade, there's a scan for you. And this will help ensure that you are always focused on the hottest stocks during the day, the stocks that are going to give you the best chance to profit. Then, of course, you have our TradingView premium charting software. This is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders today. It is yours included free with your membership, guys. Everything I'm showing you is included. You do not pay extra for it. You just pay $12.71 for the entire year, and you get access to literally all of these things. Then you're also going to be getting a minimum of 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders currently sporting well over an 80% win rate, and we are fully transparent in True Trading Group. We actually have a trading journal on our website that tracks every single buy and every single sell that all of our moderators make, so you can follow along and keep track of all of our trading performance, so you could see how you would be performing had you been following along with all of our trade alerts. All of our moderators are required to upload their trading activity for the day to the trading journal each and every single day, so you can see all of it, the wins, the losses, the break evens. It is all right there for you to see. A group of professional traders with a win rate over 80%. You're also going to be getting a small private study group with a TTG moderator. This is your chance to go over lessons and topics that you are struggling with. Talk to a TTG mod, ask questions, get help, and really speed up that learning curve. Okay, don't forget, you're going to get 2 of those if you guys sign up here tonight before midnight. That's included on top of the free Amazon Kindle and the 42% discount. Folks, then you have the entire curriculum. The curriculum is a simplified version of the education I received working at the fund in New York. It's broken down between beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options courses, trader psychology, crypto, taxes, how to trade during a market crash, swing trading. This is all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. Then on top of the courses, you also have access to a video library that contains well over 100 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we have conducted covering a wide range of different topics, like how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO and have confidence pulling the trigger, how to grow a small account, just to name a few. All of this is included. And then, of course, the chat room where you guys get access to see all of the moderators' screens. So you see what we see. We're live on the microphone calling out trades and identifying opportunities throughout each and every single day. You can send us private messages and ask us questions. We are there for you. Guys, listen up. The price is going to be walked up daily by a couple of bucks until we get back over and cross over $2,000, which is still insane value. But really the value that you're getting in the TGG membership at $1,271 for the entire year is ridiculous. Let me actually put things in perspective for you. If you did not want to join True Trading Group, but let's say you really want the Benzinga newsfeed because you feel that, wow, real-time news, I could really use something like that. That could be helpful. If you go to Benzinga and say, I want to sign up for your real-time pro newsfeed with the Squawk Box feature, which is exactly what we have on our platform, they're going to charge you $1,400 a year. Well, that's funny because you can pay $12.71 and get the Benzinga newsfeed in addition to every single other thing that I just mentioned to you. That's the value of a TTG membership. That's the value of the platform that we have created for traders. You're also going to get that quote stream full book level 2. They charge $990 a year for that. It's included with your membership free. The trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money is $300 a year. It's free with your membership. And then your TradingView's premium charting software is $600 a year. Again, free with your membership. Our goal is to disrupt this entire industry, folks. So in order to do that, we need to provide insane value and results at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors, because results matter. You saw how many of my members typed the number 1 in chat before when I asked them, if you're making money, sound off, type the number 1. Well over 80% of our members are successful according to a recent survey we conducted the first week of July. That means they're making money, they're becoming better traders. Guys, when you think about $12.71, it comes out to less than a cup of coffee a day. My coffee from Starbucks is $4.50. This membership comes out to about $3.50 a day. It's just over $100 a month. Don't forget, you have that money back guarantee. Anyone that goes through all the courses, passes the quizzes, and attends one private study group, if you do those 3 things, if you still do not make back your membership fee, I will give you a full refund. I will give you all of your money back if you do not make that membership fee back at least once during your membership. I stand behind my program. I put my money where my mouth is. And to give you guys a little insight and more perspective, of the last 4,500 people that have joined the True Trading Group, again, of the last 4,500 people that have joined True Trading Group, we have only had to refund 100 people. That is a refund rate of about 2%. 2%. Let's talk about that membership fee for a second. Let's talk about the membership fee for a second. Guys, my TC family members, if you guys don't mind, comment right now in chat, how long did it take you to make back your membership fee? Type it in chat right now. If you are a member, tell me how long it took for you to make back your membership fee. Took Paulie a couple weeks. Lakeisha goes, I stopped spending money at Starbucks and I invested in the Keurig. A couple weeks for Paulie, took 3 weeks for Willard. Walter Thomas made it back in less than 2 weeks. Naomi made it back in a couple of weeks. Jason Walkenbach, 3 weeks. Diana Fig, 4 months. Remember, she started with a $100 account, brought it up to $5K. Absolutely love it. Took Mo Money 1 month. Took Donna Moore 1 week. Took Bruce Sears less than 2 months. Took Sean Gallagher 1 trade within just 1 month's time. Took Elon Musk's cat, who is still reigning champion of greatest YouTube username, 1 trade. It took Anne, their very first day as a member. April makes trades, took her 2 to 3 days for her annual membership, and then about 2 weeks for her lifetime membership, and has since earned 4 times all of her membership fees just this week alone. Wow, April, keep it up. Beast, April. Yes. Yes. Membership is good 1 whole year from the day of sign up, correct? Yes. Joseph Ramakis. Yes, the membership is good for 1 whole year from the day you sign up. And also, guys, get this. This is actually important because we're moving the price of our membership up over $2,000. But the price you pay today is the price you pay for life. So let's say you join today, August 19th, you pay $1,271. By August 19th, 2022, when it's time for your membership to renew, and I'm confident you're going to want to renew because over 80% of our members are successful. So why would you not want to renew if you're making money, you're becoming a better trader, right? So I'm confident you're going to want to renew. Next year, our membership fee may be $24.99 for the year. When your membership renews, you are not going to pay $24.99. You will only pay $12.71, which is the price you pay tonight. So when you guys join, you are locking yourself in at that price for life. You want to be a member for 5 years? Great. You're going to pay $12.71 every single year, regardless of what the price of a membership is at the time that your renewal comes up. So you might be saving 42% today. You might be saving 50 or 60% a year or 2 from now on your membership. Okay. Guys, we're also 5-star rated on Trustpilot. So I welcome, encourage, and invite you all to go on Trustpilot and read those reviews. Well over 1,300 people have taken time out of their day to leave us a review on Trustpilot. I welcome, encourage, and invite you all to go on Trustpilot and read those reviews. Glenn Wilson says, nice. Thanks to Mike. I had 4 green days in a row this week. I've never had 5 days in a week. I hope tomorrow I can have 5 green days in a row tomorrow. Glenn Wilson, we're going to do it together, brother. We'll cap off the week with all 5 of those green days for you, brother. Keep it up. Great job. All right. So there you have it, folks. All right. So guys, again, remember TTG121 coupon code, TTG121 coupon code. You guys get a 42% discount. You'll get a brand new Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. You're going to get not 1, but 2 free small private study groups. And you're going to get yourself that money back guarantee. What's the worst that can happen? Literally, think about this. Let's talk about risk reward. You join True Trading Group. You don't make back your membership fee. I give you your money back, and you got a free laptop in the meantime. Derek, welcome. Everyone, welcome Derek. We now have 11 Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablets left. There are now only 11 tablets left. 11 tablets left. Okay. Best case scenario, you join True Trading Group, you get a free laptop, and you become a consistently profitable trader. You reach financial goals you never thought were possible. What do you guys have to lose? Literally. I stand behind my program. I'm telling you, if you do not make back your money, I'll give you your money back. Everything I'm telling you is on the website. You know you're getting exactly what I'm saying to you guys here now. It's on the website. You guys can go see the money back guarantee. It's on the website. You just have to give me a little bit of effort. That's all I ask from you. You know, you have an entire year to go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend 1 private study group. If you do those 3 things, if you still don't make back $1,271 at least once during your membership, I'll give you a full refund. I'm not kidding. Okay. But again, out of the last 4,500 people to join GTG, I've only had to refund 100 people. It's amazing what a real education can do. Guys, TTG, this isn't gimmicks. This isn't a secret. I'm not some like stock Nostradamus. I'm just teaching you the same things that I was taught when I worked at a fund, my very first job out of college. I was taught by other professional traders. I had to go through the fund's training program. It was a 3-month-long training program when I first got hired. I'm literally simplifying that education and experience, and I've put it on the TeachD platform. And then I've taken all of the top trading tools that active traders use on a daily basis, like a scanner, charting software, a simulator, level 2. And I took all of those things that you need and I put them all on one platform. So you have access to all of these tools and all of that education in one place. That is True Trading Group. You're not paying $12.71 just to get trade alerts. And I'm going to send out an email that says buy now, sell now, and that's what you're paying for. It's not what you're paying for. You're paying for a community, a support program, members and moderators that truly give a damn whether you succeed or fail. You're paying for all of the courses, not just some of them. You're paying for all of those different tools and resources. You're paying for mentorship, small private study groups, live workshops, and webinars. That is what you're paying for. You're paying to be part of a community, a family of traders that truly supports one another and really cares whether one another succeed or fail. Trading is a very lonely profession. Being part of the right group can make all the difference. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. You're the best. I love you all. Congrats, everyone that capitalized on the 239% SPY put option trade. 3-day swing trade was a big one. We'll see what the markets bring tomorrow. You guys know the game plan. I'll be on here tomorrow afternoon, and we'll recap what the markets did and what that bodes for next week. Remember, guys, coupon code TTG121. Use that coupon code, get the 42% discount, the brand new free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. That offer for those 2 things only available until midnight tonight. Don't forget, you also get 2 small private study groups and that money back guarantee. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.